Good morning, my name is Gavin Richardson, Head of Sales here at Mortgages for Business, and today, as part of our series of Meet the Lenders, I'm with Jamie Pritchard, Head of Sales for Precise Mortgages.
Yeah.
So Jamie, the number of series that we've done, we're meeting lenders, understanding a little bit more about them and primarily working out how they work well with us and how they fit our customers. So it's for our customers' benefit, if you could tell me and them a little bit about Precise and who you are.
Absolutely. Precise Mortgages, we're a specialist lender. We cover four main areas really. We cover residential, buy-to-let first charge, and second charge and bridging off.
So your relationship with Mortgages for Business, we've been working with you for quite some time. You're one of our kind of biggest lenders that we use. So what have been the kind of positives, Precise, about working with Mortgages for Business?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the award-winning Mortgages for Business, absolutely. But no, it's just the expertise. I think I've been in this market a long time now, and I think 20 years ago, buy-to-let was a lot easier. It was probably the easier side of things. Where we do a lot of business with yourselves is buy-to-let, and over the last few years, it's become, I'd say, a bit more complicated, and needing really good brokers like yourself, which will understand the landlord's needs, put them in the right place, right time, understanding the criteria. And I think from yourselves and us, you're a key account of ours, and we really want to support you, and you support us well with the right cases packaged well. So from a landlord's perspective, choosing Mortgages for Business can really help with your journey.
Yeah, and I think that's a really significant factor where a lot of lenders' propositions are becoming similar or different variations of the same thing. The service level is a real critical part where we want to make sure our customers get that smooth transition from application to completion. And the breadth of landlords that we deal with is wide. So what kind of makes the ideal customer for Precise?
Well, a different answer to many years ago. I suppose we've grown exponentially in the last 10 years. So our landlord offering can go anywhere from first-time buyers, first-time landlords, which I think is one of the most important landlords in the market now. They're choosing to become a landlord when it's probably the hardest time to become a landlord, right up to portfolio landlords. Landlords who want to actually restructure their portfolio or actually add to their portfolio as well. And then looking at multi-units, HMOs, looking at refurb options as well, including holiday lets.
Okay.
So lots of different breadths, and I suppose we can support all those different types of customers without actually just focusing on one.
Okay. And what should our customers expect then when we actually submit an application through to Precise? Kind of underwriting process and decision in principle, all standard?
Yeah. Well, the underwriting process itself, straight away I'd say the process starts before the underwriters. Because of a key account, you and your guys will be talking to my key accounts team, and the key accounts team will be looking to see whether it fits or not. So straight away, I think the first part of the journey is making sure the case doesn't come in if it doesn't fit. Because that can affect you and your landlord's relationship straight away. But from there, we've got a great cascade system on our DIP, which will allow you to get the right product, right time, and sit for your customers. And then the underwriting process as well is actually about talking it through, talking to your brokers, talking to yourself, talking to your landlords as well to make sure that the case and any documents we need fit to purpose, including some excellent calculators as well to make sure that you can get the right loan amount that you need.
So from our customer perspective, what's in the journey is really useful because we have the business development manager in office once a fortnight.
Yes.
So we can sort of preempt any issues, chat them through, we can show them the property details, we can work out whether the rent fits and talk through any issues that might be there. You've got your top slicing, so you can start to use some income in the background to make the calculators fit, as it were. And then should there be any blips on the customer's credit history, then you've got the tiering, so prime at the top, and then if it doesn't quite work, call down. So there shouldn't really be any of our customers that can't actually get a deal with Precise.
No, and fitting in with the BDMs as well, being in for twice every other week. But he can also help with the phone calls, send through the property details. That's probably the favourite part of the job, that we get to have a look at which properties we can actually lend on. But also up to there is looking at really what documents to package the case right first time. That is the most crucial part, I think, of any journey. So we've got key submission documents which will tell you whether the case, what documents will be needed on those, whether it be from top slices, as you mentioned, or portfolio cases.
Okay, fantastic. And with Precise, obviously, you're a huge lender. There must be something in your kind of criteria you think, that's really good, that sets us apart, that makes us unique, that's, Or have I put you really on the spot?
No, not putting me on the spot. I love loads of bits of criteria, but if we're going to stick with buy-to-let for now, I would focus in on our new top slicing offering. So I'll do two actually. Top slicing offering, which allows us, and we've expanded and improved that, in the sense of we're allowing now the surplus income that you've got either from your portfolio or from income itself, whether that be a limited company or personal name, to actually be using that disposable income to top up the rental. So that's in essence is allowing your landlords to borrow more, bridging the gap from maybe a 5-year fix down to a 2-year fix, and allowing your landlords to have more options. So that is a really popular product that I'd like to promote. And refurb buy-to-let as well. So looking to buy properties that may need a little bit of love and care. Maybe just that they're not fitting the EPC rating at the moment as well. Or it may just be that you've bought the property as a repossession or from auction that just needs doing up to get actually the rental that property does deserve, rather than just the rental that it can't actually achieve at the moment. So both of those propositions are really good.
Yeah, and actually ones that we're seeing more and more customers take advantage of, and you guys are very good at it. So what about what's next for Precise? You know, you've launched the refurb product's been very popular, top slicing is very good, your standard range and your tiering is really good. Is there anything in the pipeline which you know about it, or is it more of the same? And
well, it's always I think we develop our education really well, you know, so we do BDMs going out there and developing education, but also they ask back to the brokers. So you've been part of Mortgage Business, the forums that we put together for brokers to actually tell us what needs to be the next steps. I think we don't never rest on our laurels. We make sure that we can see what's next in the buy-to-let market. I'm sure you appreciate it doesn't stand still.
Never.
So any new products that come out, as we have done with the refurb buy-to-let top slicing, come directly from the brokers. So anything if you're suggesting, I haven't really given you a full answer of anything that's coming out, obviously, but more to support landlords in the future.
Fantastic. Brilliant. Jamie, thank you very much. Thank you for your time. So there's obviously lots there that, you know, our customers can take advantage of, and you may be thinking about your next deal or remortgaging existing properties, and Precise are very key, you know, in our relationship and well placed to support. So if you've got any inquiries that you think we can help with, please visit our website on www.mortgagesforbusiness.co.uk or call us directly on 0345 345 6788. Thanks again, Jamie.
Thank you.